Hey everyone, I am back with a little Joe Satriani. All right, so I picked this one up. This is The Extremist. Picked this up for $8 used. Weirdly, this was not in Tracy's collection yet. So it is now. For anybody that's not a regular viewer of mine, or if this is the first time tuning in or whatnot, my wife Tracy, huge Satriani fan. I'm a Steve Vai fan. So the joke is she goes one way with the G3, I go the other way. Anyways, this was, I don't want to say it was the big Steve Vai breakout because I've already covered Surfing with the Alien, which was, the first big breakout album I remember for Vai. However, this has got the first big song I ever remember from Vai, which was Summer Song, man. Everybody knew Summer Song. If you don't know Summer Song, something's wrong. Go listen to Summer Song. It's one of those few guitar instrumental tracks that actually got played on the radio. It's fantastic. Okay, so let's get into this album. All right. Track 1 is Friends. It opens up the album, lets you know what you're in for. Honestly, it's not bad, but it doesn't do much for me. Track 2 is the title track for the album, The Extremist. I hate to say it, but it's actually the harmonica on The Extremist that does everything for me on that song. That was what the part I looked up and went, wow, cool. War was actually the first song I really, really got into on this one. I thought it was really well arranged, it's the first song that I thought really kind of took me somewhere on this album, which is great. I like a song that takes you somewhere, right? Crying is, I don't mind it when the album's playing, but I really don't pay attention to it otherwise. Rabina's Blue Sky Happiness. This was another one. Really made me perk up. Every time I put the album on, I kind of perk up with this one. I'm like, that's just a really nice song, man. Really good tune. Really enjoyable. Then we got Summer Song. I already talked about Summer Song. Summer Song is great. Tears in the Rain is a nice little 1 minute and change ditty. Don't mind it. Kind of just serves its little quick move it along purpose. Then we're on to Why. I didn't mind Why. It has some vibe to it. It has some good energy to it. I enjoyed Why. Motorcycle Driver. Okay, this is one of those straight ahead rock and roll kind of bordering on that metal because it's kind of shreddy song. Really dig into this one. If you're looking for something nice and fast paced, it's a great tune that way. And then the album finishes off with New Blues. And New Blues, it's a really slow start to a song that's not overly quick to begin with. I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, it's not a bad tune. It's just, I don't know, maybe the wrong song to end the album with. I think New Blues might have actually been better to open the album with because it does have such a slow kind of lead into it. It would have given the album a bit of a build that way. Start with New Blues, finish with Summer Song. I think that would have made the album definitely pop in a different way. The whole way around. Now, while it sounds like I'm kind of blowing off a lot of these songs here, I'm kind of downplaying or whatnot. Let me be very clear. There is no song on this album that is a bad song. There's just songs that tickle my fancy and songs that don't. That's how that works out on this album. Would I recommend this album to anybody? Yes, especially if you can find it for $8. Totally worth the $8. Absolutely, without a doubt. If you have to buy it brand new, well, if you were into Satriani already, you can't go wrong buying this one brand new, man. It's a great album, like there's a reason why everybody had it back in the day. So I highly recommend it. Outside of that, folks, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I know this one went kind of fast, not a lot to talk about here. Production on this one is great. Mix is great. All the levels are really good. Like, I mean, just to stretch this out a little bit, hey, let's look at some artwork, okay? I know I don't do this too often, but you know, and the nice part is it's got all the details in the artwork here. Who recorded what, who played on what, you know. There's a bunch of different people all around on this album. I believe that's a very classic picture of Vi there. I mean Satriani, sorry. Yeah. I do miss our work. I do. You know, it's kind of nice. Anyways, the whole way around, like I was saying, pick up the album. I know this one went fast compared to normal, not intentional. It's just, you know, instrumental albums sometimes do that. Don't have as much to talk about. Let me know what you think down below in the comments on your way down. If you can hit the like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications, that would be great. There's a couple links worth checking out. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care.